Hey artists, it's Monsterpawss. So as you can probably tell from the title of this video, this is a more serious video, and the art is covering a more serious topic that I kind of wanted to just talk about. And before we start the video, I just want to give a disclaimer that if you're the type of person that doesn't like to hear other people's opinions on political topics or anything about touchy subjects like that, this is not the video for you, and you should probably click away now. As you guys know, art is my way of just kind of expressing my frustrations and venting my frustrations, and I created this piece to cover some topics of society which I don't like and oftentimes have trouble understanding. The main subject is a robotic girl, and I wanted to portray the fact that she is a robot by her eyes. If you have been around my channel for a while, you know that my eyes are usually really very bright. There's a lot of reflection to them, there's a lot of color to them, there's a lot of detail to how I usually draw my eyes. But for this one, I wanted the eyes to be very plain, dull, and not very lively, I guess, is what I'm going for. Not full of life at all. I chose a robot to represent the majority of society as a whole because robots are cold and emotionless, and way too often I see videos of people getting fucking beaten up in public and nobody even bats an eye or pulls out a cell phone to call for 911 or call for help or intervene in some way. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I also chose a robot because a lot of people just do as they're told in regards to both beliefs and just rules or laws in general, whether they're morally right or wrong. As an example, if you are raised in a household where you're told that a certain group of people are bad people and you just never form your own opinion or ideas or beliefs and you just always believe that for the rest of your life because that's what you were told as a kid, that's what I mean by doing as you're told. So a robot does as they're told and as they're commanded and knows nothing else. You'll notice the common color palette that I chose for this drawing was red and blue, and I did choose those two specific colors for a pretty specific reason. If you live in the United States, that you'll understand that red and blue usually represent Democrats and Republicans, also known as liberals and conservatives, and blue generally represents liberals and red generally represents conservatives. Liberals are generally quote-unquote more open-minded and tolerant, and liberals are generally more traditional in their values. And I don't want to make this about politics, this is not what this video is about, but it was a really important impacting factor on why I chose the color palette that I chose. In this drawing specifically, I just want the colors to represent opposing beliefs and differences. I want those colors to work in harmony with each other. I wanted the two layers of the skull to represent the fact that most people have views and beliefs consisting of ideas from both sides of the fence. In this case, if we're just going on colors, it would be liberal and conservative. So I wanted the two skull pieces to represent the fact that this person has views and beliefs from both sides. The pen that I'm using for all the tiny detailing is the Pilot High-Tech C pen in red and blue, and the size is 0.25. You can get them on jet pens, #NotSponse. One of my favorite quotes of all time goes like this: "Your mind is like a parachute. It works better when it's open." And that's something that I really wanted to portray in this drawing, was literally a mind opening and releasing your true form, I guess. I don't know, this is all like really deep and philosophical and shit. I heard that quote on the Jenna Julian podcast, so shout out to Jenna Marbles for that awesome quote. So back to the robot subject here. I decided to dress her in sort of a fierce businesswoman suit because I wanted to portray the stigma in society that you always have to be on that grind and busting your ass 24/7 to get what you want in life. And while I do agree to a point, you do need to work your fucking ass off to get to where you want to be in life, I don't agree with having bags under your eyes and being constantly exhausted from lack of sleep because you're just busting your ass at 2 or 3 jobs just to keep up. Another thing that I wanted to comment on with her attire was that a lot of people take life way too seriously. Like, okay, you need to slow down and like just stop and smell the roses. Like, come on, ride a roller coaster or something. I don't know, pet a kitten, pet a dog, roll in some flowers or something. I don't know. Fucking smoke a joint, fucking take a drink. I don't know. Just do something and chill out because life is short. Have some fun. Don't always be so serious, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. So in the background I have these figures that are swirling just masses of red and blue color. And I wanted those figures to represent the members of our society who are who have different beliefs and opinions yet are still accepting of their human counterparts. These are the people that recognize that other people have different beliefs that are different from them and they may not agree with them, yet they still accept that that other person believes differently than they do. I want these figures to represent what the robotic figures should be working towards. Working towards freeing yourself from a cage, I guess. I don't know, this is all really very deep, I guess. I don't know, I'm not very good at explaining in words. As always, I'm extremely interested to know you guys' opinions on this piece and what you get from it. What do you think it means? What resonates with you whenever you see this piece of art? Like, what does it mean to you? Let me know in the comments below, because that's always like my favorite part of posting any art video, is what you guys get from the art. In conclusion, I guess the overall point that I wanted to make with this piece is form your own educated thoughts, beliefs, and opinions, and not to believe everything that you're fed on a daily basis, whether it be from TV or your parents or friends. Form your own opinion, make your own decisions, and don't be a robot. And also to love your fellow humans, love your fellow brothers and sisters. It sounds really cheesy, but like, do it. Fucking just do it. Because it's more important than ever to show our fellow humans some humanity. I think that'll go a long way. Because things are tense right now. Things are just not really the best they could possibly be. You don't even have to go out of your way. Just show some kindness and some humanity to the next person that comes into your life, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to explain for this piece of art, and I think that's all I wanted to say for this video. If you like this piece of art, this piece is available. The original is for sale in my Etsy shop. Link is in the description. You can also get prints and other merch on my Redbubble shop. The link is also in the description. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to smack that ass on that like button. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and Snapchat. All the links are in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. We do art things. Alright, you guys, I will see you in the next video, and remember, don't quit your daydream.